That's what the drill. So let's manifest. How do we manifest relationships or energies, as I call it? So understand this right here. Let me start. I ain't gonna stay long on this topic. African male, 12 years younger than I, but he wanted to dominate me. That's Jeremy, what's good, man? He wanted to dominate you. Listen, I want us to understand something. You only attract really and truly the energies that you are. Okay, many don't understand this because when I speak on this, many don't understand it because they start to be too specific about what they had in their lives. They begin to be too specific. Okay, thank you so much. I'm handsome. Thank you. I practice being handsome, but I think it's my energy that you see, and my energy is radiating, right? So when I tell people, the law of attraction states that you attract what you are, people think that good energy. Thank you. People think that I'm saying, well, he's a liar, and so that means he must be a liar too, or she's a cheater, so he must be a cheater too. That's not the energy that I'm talking about. Energy is not specific. Energy deals with a frequency. Energy deals with vibration, right? Energy deals with vibration on the same frequency. So understand this. If two people are vibing on the same frequency, then they will be more attracted to each other. They will be more drawn to each other because you're on the same frequency. When you're on the same frequency, you see clearly. You attract, because you read the energy. Now, you don't know what you are doing. You don't know what you are doing, or you don't know why. There's an attraction because all day, remember I said that we are antennas? So all day, we are giving out and receiving energy. Understand this. Look at what do you call it? Look at a valley. You're in the middle of a valley. When you say, hey, the echo, the sound leaves your mouth. This is science, okay? I mean, I don't speak crazy. I speak science. When the sound leaves your mouth, since you are on so low, the sound the energy, the sound waves leave your mouth, and it goes off from one rock because you know in a valley there's a mountain around you, right? So it goes off of the mountain, it comes back to your ear, it goes off, bounces off, it bounces off, and it bounces off. So that's why you keep hearing, hey, 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 hey. It bounces off. When it bounces off that object, it goes to the object and it returns back to you. Get it so far? It's too easy, right? So understand, it leaves and it comes back because it has to come back. The Bible tells you that nothing comes back void. Nothing that leaves you comes back void. It has to come back, but it comes back with something. Sometimes it even when it leaves you, right? It holds on to that same frequency that you sent it with. It holds on to that and it brings back that frequency even stronger. So now it comes back with double energy. Okay? It comes back with double energy because it has to bounce off of something that carries a similar frequency. Okay? All right. So now we are humans, but we are human antenna. If you are vibrating, if you are in a place, it's not your actions that does this. It's your thoughts, your belief system, is your state of mind, is your state of emotions. See, we think that I'm a good woman. Like I said in my last video, I'm a good woman. Oh, I'm a good man. I don't cheat. I don't lie, and I'm a good woman. I cook, I clean, I have my job, I have this, and I have this. I'm a good woman. How come everybody I meet plays game? And I know for a fact I got many of you all on here that fit the description. I'm a good woman. I have a job. I got my own place. I got my own money. I got my own life. I got my own business. I got my grown kids. I don't lie. I don't cheat, and I don't play games. Hey, Crystal, darling, how are you? Because many of us have the same narrative, right? Right or wrong? Exactly. So now you thinking that I deserve better. Why am I not? All men are dogs. All men are liars. All men are cheats. All men this. All men that. Because many of us carry the same thing. Now, let me explain to you the thing that you are missing. The thing that you are missing is what's inside your heart and what's inside your mind. What's inside your feelings and your emotions. What's on your inside is what you carry. You're unforgiving. Sometimes you're selfish. Sometimes you're still bitter. Sometimes you're still angry. Sometimes you're still holding on to all these things that happened in the past. And now that is letting or allowing you to carry or to vibe at a certain frequency. Once you carry in, Kirk, this topic isn't one anyone can understand that way. But I think is that true? Someone said this topic is not anyone can understand that way. Is that true? Is that right or wrong? Tell me if it's right or wrong, so that if she's right, I'll stop. If are you understanding me or not? Okay. So I think a lot of people don't agree with that. Okay. So people understand it. I think it's very simple to right? Okay, good. So I think people understand it. Good. Okay. Awesome. All right. So good. I understand. Got it. Thank you all. Because if you all wasn't, you'd be pointless to speak, right? So if you are carrying certain frequencies in you, if you are carrying certain mindsets, if you are carrying anger still, if you are carrying resentment in your heart, because some of us carrying those things around, some of us are still hurt. Some of us are still miserable. Some of us are still angry. Some of us are still living in with unforgiveness in our hearts. Some of us are still living like that, bitter. Okay? Some of us are still angry. Understand that vibrational frequency of the anger and the resentment and that hate and the unforgiveness, that same frequency, because those are energies that you're carrying. You're carrying energies. So understand those energies are vibing on the same frequency. Now, if a man is a liar and a cheat, and I'm saying man only because I have more women on my thingy. If you meet a man who has liar and cheater, maybe he's not angry, maybe he's not miserable, maybe he's not unforgiving, but he has similar frequencies in his own actions. He don't have love, but he's a liar and a cheat. He's also vibing on a similar frequency as you on. Does that make sense so far? Since you are vibing on the same frequency, you don't have to be a liar technically to attract a liar. You have to carry those same frequencies to attract a similar frequency. So like somebody said, you have to heal your energy. You have to heal your spirit. You have to heal your spirit. So now, if you can't trust anyone, you can't attract someone worth trusting. Facts. So you can't be walking around here feeling justified being angry, justified being bitter, justified being sad, justified thinking everybody's a liar, everybody is a cheater, because whatever you think is what you attract from the universe. If you focus on every man is a liar, how can the universe give you something different? Because you focus on something specific. Liar. That's what the universe is. That's the vibration that you're thinking. Liar. Therefore, I have to attract liar. Remember, your thoughts has a lot to do with your vibrational frequency. Your belief systems too. If you can't believe, it's like poverty. They say poverty is a mindset. If poverty is a mindset, that means with your thoughts of being broke, if your thoughts of being angry, and your thoughts of being without money, then therefore you're going to attract a lack of money. See what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is that it's all a mindset, and you attract your most dominant thoughts. So now, here's where the pen and paper comes in. Before the pen and paper come in, as a man think, it's so easy. Exactly. Change our mindset, we can control our energy. Facts. So now, it's time to do the healing. This is time to do the healing. When you actually look inside yourself, because see, many of us don't want to do the inside work. Many of us want God to take us away from the pain. No, you got to go through the pain. Leah, can you sing a song with me? We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch the big one. Can you sing it with me? Ooh, there's the water. Listen to this song right here. We're going to catch a big one. Ooh, water. You can't go over it. What's the next one? You can't go under it. You gotta go. You gotta go through it, right? You gotta go through it, right? You can't go under it. You can't go over it. You gotta go through it. Listen, many times we don't want to go through that. We want to go over or under it. We think something is gonna take us out of going through this. We have to do this, the healing work ourselves. So this is when you gotta look at yourself and see how you really feel, how you really think, and how you really live. Seriously, like you gotta see how you feel, think, and how you live. And now, when you see how sad and miserable you are, now, I'm not miserable, sometimes you're not even miserable, like being obvious. But this is when you gotta actually look at what forgiveness stuff that you still holding on to. Look at how much you lie to yourself still. Look at how you eat. Look at how you take care of yourself. Look at how you think. Look at how you feel. Look at what your belief systems are. I hate men. I hate myself. I hate the way I look. I hate the way I feel. I think men are liars. I think that's when you gotta go through those things now. And you gotta pick every single one and do the healing work. That's the healing work right there. That's the healing. You healing from your own thoughts. You healing from your own self. See what I'm saying? So now, yes. So now, when you finally finish the healing process, because if you are sick, you don't want to attract anybody when you're sick. Like you don't want to attract somebody when you're broke. Like you don't try to attract people when you are not comfortable with yourself, because then you're going to attract what you are. Because what you're going to attract is you. You attracted another you. If you are not peaceful, and if you are not happy, and if you are not in tune with yourself, you're going to attract you. So they said to wait until you finish the healing process. This is what gives you. This is why you heal. This is why it's very important to heal. This is why it's very important to go through the healing process, because you want to make sure that what you attract is not garbage anymore. What you give, you get back. Healing is challenging, but it's very worth it. It's necessary. You know what I mean? It's very necessary. So now you realize, man, there's nothing outside myself. So let me heal what's inside myself. Let me heal what's in there. Forgiveness. Start to forgive. Pain. Start to fill yourself back up with love. Start to fill yourself back up with good, beneficial beliefs, beneficial ideas and thoughts. Because you cannot, if you want to attract a good man, you cannot believe that all men are bad. So now, after the healing process, and you get through it, now is when you get your pen and your paper. No, that's not here yet. I have to pick up just so soon. This is when you take out your pen and your notepad and you say, okay, this is what I want in my partner. That's what I want. And some of the best things to having a partner, somebody who's driven. If you want a man, what do you want in a man? What's some characteristics that you want in a man? Driven. If a man is driven, he will never be broke. All this money stuff that you want, no. Driven is the energy. Because now you got rid of negative energy. Now you want good energy. You want the energy back, because now you want to see your reflection, right? The energy has to be there. So now what you attract now is an energy, not a man or a woman. You don't attract people. You attract energy. You don't attract people. You attract energy. Let me say that one more time. You don't attract people. You attract energy. That's what everything is energy. So now when it's time to manifest your partner, you write down the stuff that you want. A humble person. Humility. That's one. Somebody who's humble. Humble takes a while. In humble, you have to go through some things to be humble. You have to experience some things for you to be humble. You actually have to be calm, spirited. You know what I mean? Affectionate. That's an energy. Driven. Energy. Spirit of God. I don't know what energy that is, but that's a big one. Love. Somebody who loves themselves. Somebody who has love. Energy. Love. Sit down. Somebody who's spiritual. Energy. Spiritual. Somebody who's caring. Energy. Somebody who's healed. Let's say heal. Let's put heal into this. Healthy. Love it. Energy. Sit down, mama. Somebody who's laid back and relaxed. Somebody who's happy. Energy. Listen, these are quality things to manifest. So now, when you after you get your pen and you write down your list, and be honest, I mean, don't even question your list. You want what you want. Don't question what you want. It's just that some of us have some vain stuff that your mind with us. He gotta have a six pack. He gotta be 6'5". Understand, people, energy don't come like that. Energy come. Listen, you attract an energy. You listen. The energy brings the person. The person sometimes don't bring the energy. Okay, but the energy will always bring the person. Sometimes we focus on what a person look like first, and we forget the energy. Sometimes we focus on what a person look like so much. Give me 1 second, okay? Hey. Hi. I'm on a live right now. What's up? You need something? Sure, I could. All right, bye. So now you are attracting energy, right? And it's okay to have whatever energy that you want. Ain't anything wrong with it. So now, after you manifest your energy now, right? After you put out there what you want in a partner, the next step is to look at the same list. This is the hardest part. Look at the same list that you just wrote, right? Look at the same list. And now, am I driven? Okay. Am I happy? Am I healed? Am I healthy? And now you take that list and look at yourself in that list. If you cannot see yourself in that list, you're not creating that energy. Therefore, you can't send it out, and therefore it will not come back. You can't want that which you can't have inside. So now, when you see that list that you want, this is when you become awakened in your mind and realize now you have to create that inside of you. See, many of us want things that we don't want to create. Many of us want things that we don't have. Many of us want a 6-figure man when you're making 3 figures. See what I'm saying? Many of us want a man who is happy when you don't even like yourself. See, many of us want somebody who's healthy and you're not healthy. How? Why? That's not fair. That is not fair at all. So now you get this list and you start crossing off. That's not the bad part. There's no bad part. This is when you start to become that list. You start to practice having this list. You start to practice becoming this list. You have to pick up those energies that you seek. Now you're going to start carrying those energies. Does that make sense? You're going to start being those energies. It's not about how much money you make. People make money and get divorced all the time. People who have 16 degrees get divorced. People who have a degree in all this stuff still get divorced. People who have education get divorced. Still can't find love. People who have all these things, it's not about those things. It's about the energy that you carry within. You can't carry education within. That's something that stays on your wall. You got to become an energetic match. Perfect phrase. You got to match the energy that you want. Don't be talking all here. I want this, and this, and this. Somebody told me once, I want a conscious man like you, Kirk. No, you don't, because you're not conscious. So you won't understand me. You will never understand me. So what I say, you will never get it. So all we're going to do is build conflicts. Yeah, I'm conscious, but you're not like me. So therefore, you won't understand what I'm talking about. You want a conscious man. You don't. So don't lie to yourself. You don't want a conscious man right now. You're not ready for me right now. Become conscious first, and then you might be ready. Or become understanding, and then you might be ready. Many of us want what we not have. Many of us want what we are not. So, go over that list, see what I have, what I don't have, and become those energies. So now you got to feed yourself. Listen, this is not a day or 2 days process. This is a continuous process. It's a continuous progress. Until you become what you want, stop trying to attract people in your life. Because then people won't stay long. Because when you shift your energy, then people are going to want to shift too. Some of them don't want to shift. So now, I outgrow this person. You don't need to outgrow this person. This person just don't want to shift. He hasn't shifted yet. They don't want to shift. And they don't have to shift. But just because you shifted, now I don't want him no more. Because I have outgrown this person. No, you just shifted. A life calling, I'm telling you, it's a continuous journey. This crap right here. That's why I asked a question. Somebody asked me a question. Should you find stuff in your 20s. In your 20s, you ain't went to the shift yet. You ain't went to life yet. You ain't experienced life yet. What you want at 20, you don't want at 40. I promise you this. I'm 40 now. The stuff that I wanted at 20 was nothing like what I wanted now. Okay. The next thing, after you cross out and see what you have to become, you start working on it. But during the time that you are working on it, let me tell you what you do. See, listen. When I manifest money, or when I manifest whatever in life, I manifest everything in life. I manifest daily. I create daily. Let me not use manifest. I create daily. But let me tell you how I create. I want to put it in a way that you understand. The third step of manifesting now is to feel the frequency of that happiness and that peace and that joy right now. Because once you manifest, it's there right now, right? Once you manifest, you already created in the universe. It's already created. It's already there. It starts to vibrate already. If you hold a thought for more than 16 seconds, it begins to vibrate. It begins to vibrate. When it begins to vibrate, now you got its attention. The attention. You got it, whatever it is. If you think about something for more than 16 seconds, 16 to 18 seconds, it begins to vibrate. It notices you. Now you looking at it, it's looking at you because your focus is mind over matter. Mind over matter. That's what it means. Mind over matter. When you think on something long enough, it begins to vibrate. See, many of us think about stress and think about work and think about being broke and think about all this stuff. So it begins to be, that's what's vibrated in your life. That's what continues to vibrate because you're thinking about it. You holding focus on it. You holding focus on pain and anger and unforgiveness and the resentment. So of course it's gonna vibrate higher because it's looking at you. It's looking at you. You looking at it. So understand this right here. When you actually thinking about these things that you have now, the person is already created now. The person is already there. Now you have to feel it in your spirit that they're already there. So now the next step is to feel a frequency. It's because it's already done. The Bible says it's already done. It's already done. Now you believe it's done and you feel it. Oh, man. Because now you start to see that person next to you. You start to go to sleep with that person next to you in your bed. You start conversing with that person. Listen, I know it sounds cliche. It sounds ridiculous. To many of you all, it might sound stupid. But now the energy that you are welcoming in your spirit, you have to speak to it. Listen, when you manifest in a car, you have to feel yourself driving it. Have you ever manifested a car or a house? Or have you walked in a house and you loved it and you want to buy it? But before you buy it, you feel yourself in the house. You're like, oh, this feels so good. See that feeling that you feel? That's the connection. That's the frequency that you're on. Now your frequency is matching the house. That's when you match energy. Does that make sense now? Don't it make sense? Don't it make sense now? You're matching the frequency of what you desire. So now you're feeling, oh, this house feel, oh man, this car is me. This car, oh, you start to go, like, yeah, this the car. Woo! The seat. That's you matching the energy of the car. This is how this works. This is how this works. You just don't understand that this is how it works in all things. See, many of us take those things and we don't understand the power of them. So we just happen naturally, but we don't know how to connect to it permanently. So now you got to go to bed with that man there. See, many of us want a relationship, but we go into bed with somebody else. Should I stop there? Should I stop there or what? Should I? Should I stop there? Did I go too far? Woo! I went too far. Let me digress. I went too far. I know I went too far. Some of us manifest in a relationship with those energy, but you entertaining garbage. You blocking the energy. Some of us are manifesting the energy, even though you have to feel that frequency, but you feel in somebody else. Yeah, I want him. That person is not the one that you manifested. That person, if it doesn't look like what you manifested, it's not yours. You can't change it. It don't come to you difficult. It don't come to you hard. It don't come to you with misery. It don't come to you with anger. It don't come to you frustrating you. It don't come to you making you feel bad about yourself. It don't come to you making you feel unworthy. It don't come to you making you feel undeserving. It don't come to you making you feel anyway. It makes you will know when you feel it. Because you already felt it already. That's why you feel it first. Listen, I'm preaching. That's why you gotta feel it first before it comes to you, so that when it comes, you know what you're gonna feel like. Man, come on. You all need to pay me for this. You all need to pay me for this. You all need to pay me for this preaching right here. I'm telling you all how this works. Many of you don't feel it because you haven't felt it before, because you haven't manifested it. And when you manifest it, when you take in anything that looks similar, no. You will know when you feel it because you felt it already in your spirit. Listen, the Corvette that you sat in the other day, if you sit even in a Mercedes Benz, it's still not the Corvette. So you can't feel like you felt the Corvette. It's a different feeling. It's a different vibe. Man, come on, man. Come on. Want to manifest a relationship, but you're sleeping with a whole bunch of Mickeys and Joes and Keishas. They ain't even fit the one that you, so that no, it's just blocking your spirit. It's every time you live with them, it's blocking you. Every time you entertain them, it's blocking your spirit. Every time your manifestation just, oh, whatever. Well, I guess you got what you want. No, the universe is like, well, I guess you got it. I guess you got it. Because now, the feeling that you're going to generate from those soft, ridiculous people, the feeling now that you're going to generate from them temporary things is your feeling that now you're attracting. See, this is how we get selfish. We really believe that you could manifest something, allow somebody to piss you off, drop your frequency, and still attract it. Man, listen. That went over your head. That went over your head. That went over your head. People ask me, Kirk, why are you always in a high mood? Why are you always so happy? Why are you always so joyful? Why are you always so at bliss? Why are you always? Because you know why? Because I understand I manifest all day. So therefore, I can't allow my spirit to change. I can't allow my spirit to just drop. I can't allow you to get to my spirit so that I stop connecting to that what I already manifested. Listen, when you pull your energy back and now you start dropping your frequency, now what you are manifesting become a lower version. Man, who am I, boy? Who am I preaching to? Tell me, who am I preaching to? I need to know. Who am I preaching to? Because if I ain't preaching to somebody, I know I'm crazy. You cannot walk around here dropping your energy, entertaining low frequencies and low vibes and think that you're going to still manifest what you first manifested. That's not how it works. Your feelings got to always be aligned. This is why you got to control how you feel. This is why it is your responsibility to control your own feeling. It's your responsibility. Nobody has responsibility. You think that Jesus is going to make you feel this way? No. This is a choice. This is knowledge. This is understanding. You have to understand what you are doing, and you got to stay conscious about it. So now that you manifested that man or the woman, that relationship, what you do now, you hold that frequency high. If somebody comes along that don't fit it, don't move. If somebody comes along that don't fit the description that you manifested, don't move. It's coming because you already felt it. That means you already created it. You already created it and you already hold on to it. Now it's coming to you. But you got to clear your space. You got to clear your space. Clear around you. Clear around you. You can't just do what you want to do now, make people piss you off. You're cussing your boss out, you're cussing your friends out, you're holding grudge against your ex-husband, ex-wife. No, you gotta clear the energy. Because those things are gonna lower your frequency. Somebody just got something. Somebody just got delivered. You gotta lay down with it. Take it out on dates. Go to eat with him or her. Keep them in your spirit. That's how you connect to the energy, and you stay connected. If you stay connected to the energy, it has to come. Ain't no doubts. That's what I do all the time. That's what I do for my manifestations. That's what I do every single day. We think Jesus sending you a man. Jesus sending you a what? Jesus sending you a what? Okay, go ahead. Wait. There's not already 3.5 billion men out there. What are we gonna send you another one? Just for you? Come on, man. Like, we gotta learn to control our own selves. When you learn to control your own self, then you can control whatever comes to you. Because everything is an extension of you. Everything is an extension of who you are. Everything is an extension of you. So who you are, your car you drive, the house you live in, your money, your finances, the food you eat, the body that you have, the mind you have is an extension of you. Everything is an extension of you. So if your extension is bringing you garbage, check yourself. Somebody said, I walk around smelling poop all day. What's wrong? You probably step in some poop and you carry it everywhere you go. Come on, man. Come on. We always think we look outside for everything, but we don't look for, we never look inside. Sometimes you gotta sit down and listen to what's going on inside. You know how much stuff is going on inside of you right now? When is the last time have you sat down and listened to what's going on inside? All this blood flowing, all this heart beating, all this lungs and the digestive system, your stomach, all your organs are working hard. Your blood and your liver, your kidneys, okay. All these things going on to you with you right now. And not one time do you stop and listen. You always want to hear outside. You listen to everything outside of you. Everything. You hear what people say about you. You hear what you say about them. You hear what they say on the news. You hear what people say on the internet. But you don't hear what's going on inside. That's what you need to listen to, is inside. We pay attention to everything outside. That's why we can't connect. That's why we can't connect. That's why we're miserable. We cannot connect. Because we miss the inside. I think I spoke enough, though. Do you all think so too, right? I think I spoke enough. I think I talked to you all for like 3 hours. Man, I should have been doing some work and I had to be talking to you for like 3 hours. I was working on some orders today for some people on this live, and I ain't finished your order, so maybe tomorrow. Humble Warrior, I was supposed to do your orders today, but I forgot I was on this live. My bad. Listen, if you all didn't see my merchandise yet on my website, go ahead and check my website out. If you think I'm talking knowledge and you want to support me by me talking knowledge and my wisdom and my thoughts and my ideas, go check. Fran just ordered a whole bunch of stuff from me. Fran, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Kroon God is always buying stuff from me. Listen, I do appreciate your support, man. I do appreciate your support. Hey, you all check my site out. It's on my bio. Go on there, order beads, order some necklaces, order some conscious jewelry. Everything I wear is from my site. Order some t-shirts. I have t-shirts on there. I have everything on there. Thank you so much. Listen, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all support. Hey, thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate you all, man. Thanks for coming by. I love you all right? Until next time, you all only post this on my YouTube. I have a YouTube, but I only post my live videos on my YouTube. I don't make videos for YouTube. I only post these ones on YouTube. I went in, huh? Hey, thanks, Diesel. Hey, I appreciate you all. Hey, I appreciate you all time, man. Pieces.